my name is Bailey, and today I wanted to try something different and show off my K-pop collection. For those who are new, I typically post book-related content, but I wanted to expand to share more things in my life. Don't worry, my book videos will still continue. If this doesn't interest you, I will see you next time. But if this is why you're here, then welcome! Before I start, I just want to say a few points. First off, nothing is for sale or up for trade. This is all mine. Second, this is just casual conversation about my items and my albums, and just very casually flipping through the photo book. This will not be a full display of every single album. And third, I apologize if I mispronounce any group names or members' names. I try my best with my dumb Canadian accent and my only ability to speak English. So I will be going from the most amount of albums I own from one group, and in order of release. So the first group I will be showing off today is my alt group, or my favorite group, and that is Monsta X. I have 8 of their albums. My earliest Monsta X album is 2016's The Clan Part 2, Guilty, in the version Guilty. I don't have Monsta X's first 3 releases, mostly because I didn't like the concepts, the look of the album, or the way that they were styled. I felt by 2016 Monsta X got their groove, sound and concept-wise. This was the second album I've ever purchased, I think. I got this version because I love how they look. They look like they're in a cult. And I just love the setup of the album. I love this look on Minhyuk. I like the styling a lot. It looks very cool, very stylish, very mysterious, and I like the plant aspects. And Kihyun's iconic pink hair, of course. A lot of the pink hair on the members is very iconic. Their title track for this album, Fighter, was a very different take on what they usually sound like. It was inspired by 80s movies and fighting anthems, so it was very unique. And it was a little bit unpopular, but I really enjoyed the song a lot. My favorite songs on the album are Blind and Queen. This album also has one of my least favorite songs by the group, Roller Coaster. I know it is a popular favorite among Monbebes, but it is just not my sound. I don't like it. I had to hear it at the concert, and I just had to sit there and listen. Okay, there's a little bit of the album. This album also only came with 1 photo card, but it is a photo card that I was really excited to get, and it's Minhyuk. I love the little adorable sweater and the really cute bubblegum part, plus I love his hair dark. My next album is 2017's The Clan Part 2.5, The Final Chapter. My version is the beautiful version. This is Monsta X's first studio album, and the first K-pop album I actually bought with my own money. This album is a little weird because rather than having a photo book, it just came with a series of these postcards. I knew of Monsta X basically from their debut, but this comeback was what really made them my alt group. The title track, Beautiful, was just so expensive and just so lovely. I loved it so much. And who could resist this demon? Sparkly Minhyuk himself. This photo shoot is absolutely killer. Beautiful is still one of my favorite title tracks from them. It is just so iconic. The styling is also just insane. They look so princely. I love all the colors of the album. I love every decision that was made when it came to the photo postcards rather than the photo book. At this point, Minhyuk was my bias, but I did notice IM too. I love all of the songs on this album, but especially Incomparable and All I Do. Ooh, look at him. This is a demon. He is the devil. I used to have these taped to my wall, so if you see any damage, especially here, that's why. How could I not have these all posted up, though? They're so good. Look at him. He looks so good too. I loved his blue-black hair as well. Since this was their first studio album, it also came with a lot more goodies. So I got this message card from Wonho, but I have no idea what it says. I got these stickers. I haven't used them yet because I'm too nervous. I always get really nervous when it comes to stickers. I never know what to put them on. I also got this see-through card of I Am of Changyun, which I really like. And my photo card this time was of Shonu. His photo cards are so endearing. I love him so much. He's a good bear boy. The next album is 2017's The Code. Decode. It opens a bit uniquely. So we have the photo book here. We have this section here. And each album came with its own personalized disc and mini photo book. So I got Wonho's disc and Jooheon's mini photo book. Just a few photos from his shoot. This album is very special. This comeback is very special. It was a drastic change in sound for the group. Their title track, Dramarama, is also one of my favorites. It sounds so different than any of their other songs. It has this retro feel. It's really slick. It's really cool. It's heavy on the instruments and the rap section. And I absolutely loved the music video. The music video was Hyungwon as he interacted with the 3 sets of pairs and helped them travel through time. It was really unique and really cool. Oh, I love Shoho. Look at them. They're so good. This was also the comeback that got them their first win on a music show, which was so emotional and so special. I was actually really glad that they got their first win on this song because this song is just so iconic. They absolutely deserved first wins for everything that they do, of course, but I'm glad it was Dramarama, honestly. It really showed, you know, what they're capable of. And look at them. I love the Chang Hyuk line too. In the music video they played brothers, and it was so cute. They look so soft here. I love the concept. Besides the title track, my favorite song is From Zero, which was produced by Wonho. Yeah, they time traveled with watches. Also, since this is just another EP, the album only came with 2 photo cards, and they were both unit cards. So I got Jooheon and Changyun, which is the rap duo. I love them so much. They look so soft here. And I also got Shonu and Changyun, which is another unit that I absolutely love. I love these two. It's the leader of the group and the youngest of the group. They are so cute. Next is 2018's The Connect Deja Vu. This is my favorite album. This one also opens a bit uniquely. This part of my CD actually broke, so I have the CD in this, and I attach it to this part of the album. This part of the album also contained a poster, which is super, super cool. I don't like that it's blurry, though. Like, there wasn't proper focus on anyone's face. So I love every song on this album, especially the title track, Jealousy. It is a very different sound than what they usually put out. It is more EDM based and color pop. It's like very colorful pop. And the song is about, not about jealousy of their partner, but rather their fans and how they're jealous that the fans like other members other than them. The lyrics are really, really funny and unique. This comeback solidified that Minhyuk was no longer my main bias, but rather, I am. Changyun was. I cannot resist a deep-voiced rapper, or an Aquarius, or someone who loves the color purple. How could you resist? He's so cute. Jooheon looks adorable here too. I really do love all the colors of the album. And it was very retro too, the styling of the photo book. They did a lot of things for this comeback. They released 2 music videos, and it was a lot of setup for their concert, which was actually the first and so far only concert that I've been to of Monsta X. I was so happy to go to this concert. It's my favorite album, of course, so they played all of my favorite songs. And it was just so amazing to see that they're real. I remember the first song that they played was Jealousy, and I just stared at them because I was like, holy crap, they're real. And I don't really remember them performing Jealousy. I also got to do High Touch, which is something that I doubt will ever happen again due to the pandemic. And I got to see all 7, so I was so happy. The concert I saw was in Chicago, by the way. This is my favorite look on Hyungwon, I think, to date. His pink hair is just iconic. Anyone who does pink hair is just iconic. I'm sorry. My favorite songs on the album, despite loving all of them, I love Fallen, Destroyer, and Lost in the Dream. Kian's high note in Lost in the Dream is insane. It's actually something he went viral for. Look at him, he looks so cool. Well, I guess that's it. When it came to the photo cards for this album, I was absolutely blessed. I got the full unit card, which I love all of the colors in this. I love his turquoise cardigan, his blue hoodie, his purple suit, Hyungwon's iconic My Little Pony shoot, and I got pink-haired Hyungwon, the much-coveted iconic hair. He never dyed his hair, really, up until this point, like, majorly, to have such a bright color, so I'm so glad that I have this. Next up was 2018's Take One, Are You There?, which is the first part of their second full album. I find this album to be, like, their most iconic. The comeback for Shootout is just the song that sounds the most like Monsta X to me. It is just the most iconic. Shootout is a very heavy song. It's very loud. It's very impactful. They look beautiful here. I love the styling of this album as well. Monsta X has pretty good styling for the most part. You get a lot of photos in this photo book. Just gonna skip a bit faster here. I feel like Shootout is also one of their more popular songs. I feel like even people who don't know Monsta X, they know the song Shootout. Their costuming for the comeback was also very iconic. It was like janitor's coveralls and thick, heavy combat boots, and everyone had their chest out, and the dance is really iconic too. The styling for the photo book is amazing because when else has Shonu ever had such bright hair? And I love that all of their hair represents some form of fire, whether it be bright flames or smoke or ash. And Wonho's hair was the reverse of what he did for Fighter. For Fighter, he did white, blonde, and blue, and for this he did golden, blonde, and orange to represent fire. They just look so cool here. I also loved the music video for Shootout. It was more atmospheric and metaphorical, but they all represented the 7 sins, which was just perfect, because 7 members, 7 sins. Once again, though, they blurry, out of focus. There we go. Look at that suit. Love that suit. God, Shonu's red hair was so cool. He only had it for like 3 days, basically. I wish he had it for longer. My tomato boy. Yeah, all their hair matched. It was all fire. It was so cool. Also came with that. Didn't really realize till now. This album, since it is a full album, also came with a lot of goodies. So I got this card of Kian's, and it came with a VLive code, so I could watch a special video on the VLive website. I believe it's him taking photographs. I then also got a solo Kian card. I then got a Kihyuk unit card. They look super cool here. Once again, Minhyuk had the red fiery hair, and I almost switched back to him, but no. And then I got the full group unit card. Look at all their hair is like fire. I love it. Juhan looks amazing. I love that I have a bright, colorful group unit card, and then I have the dark, gothic one. Makes me so happy. It shows both sides of them. Now, before we move on, I forgot to mention, in this album, I also got an IM photo card. And I also forgot to mention my 3 favorite songs on the album, which were Oh My, Myself, and Mohey, which is IM's first produced song for the group. The next album is actually my most recent purchased album, which is 2019's Take 2, We Are Here. This is the second part of their second studio album. This has my absolute favorite title track in it, which is Alligator. Now this album is a bit of a softer photo shoot, but the music video for the title track Alligator is amazing. Alligator is my favorite title track from Monsta X. I just love it so much. It's such a dark, cool, slick song. It's got really cool instrumentation. It's really epic sounding. I always call it Dramarama's dark older sister. It also has my favorite styling of a music video, especially Wonho's pink hair during promotion. Although in this photo shoot, he did the callback to his hair he had during Fighter promotions, which is the ice blonde with the ocean blue. I just loved everything about this era. I kind of knew this era was going to be my favorite of all time while I was in the middle of it. This album was really good. My favorite songs on it are Play It Cool, which is a DJ feature by Steve Aoki, Rodeo, and Stealer. I read somewhere that Stealer was almost the title track, and that would have been really weird. Yeah, this soft photo shoot doesn't really show how dark Alligator is, so I recommend you watch the music video. There's the spine cracking because it's so new. So this album came with a crap load of goodies, just like the last one. It came with a full group card with another V-Live code behind it. My photo cards are Minhyuk. I loved this shoot with all the decadent pearl necklaces. Jew Honey, with his name change. So cute. And a message. Hey, this is Jew Honey. I hope you guys enjoyed our new album and lead single Alligator. See you all soon. Adorable. I also got an IM photo card. He looks so cute here. I also got a Wonho and Hyungwon unit card, which is so cool. I've never gotten a Wonho photo card ever. And finally, a Kian see-through card. The only person I didn't get in a photo card was Shonu this time. My next album is 2019's Follow, Find You. This album has one of the worst packagings I've ever seen for Monsta X. I hate it. So it has this thing. This nice group shot with the track list on the back. The lyric book, which I got a Shonu lyric book. So it just has pictures of him along with the credits and lyrics. And then the photo book. So I hate it. I got another soft version of the album, but this time I couldn't choose my version because I got it on Amazon. This was the last released album before the departure of one of the members. Wonho chose to leave the group after a scandal that led to a 6-month-long investigation. His name was cleared of all allegations, however, he decided to leave the group due to not wanting to tarnish the group's image. He has since recovered from the scandal and has debuted as a solo artist. So I find this promotion, this album, really sad still. I'm still pretty upset over what happened. He left on Halloween too. I was very bummed. Which sucks because this album has some of the best songs on it. It's really so far their best work vocal-wise and production-wise, and it's just such a beautiful album. My favorite songs on the album are Find You, which still makes me cry, You Are, which is another song by IM, and Mirror, which was the final song Wonho wrote for the group. He performed it at the concert with Shonu. It's such a beautiful song. All the songs on here are just so beautiful, so it's such a shame that I associate it with such bad feelings. The title track, Follow, is very intense song, very colorful, and very different sounding beat. It's more, I believe, Latin based. Look how pretty he looks here. Nice color on him. So for this album, they branched out goodies-wise, and there's a lot of really odd things, but I do enjoy them. So I got a Hyungwon pop-up paper thingy-majig. I haven't popped it up yet. I got a Kian little see-through guy. Don't know why he's barefoot. I got a much better Kian photo card where he looks really cute. And I got this Shonu ID card. And finally, we have Monsta X's most recent release, 2020's Fatal Love, which is their third studio album. So they had another release right after Follow, which was their first release as a group of 6. It was just a mini album, and I did not like it enough to purchase it. But for this album, they really came through with absolutely everything. I specifically got this version because I am a mess. And I love to see most of the members in these really cool outfits that, show off skin. Yep. Yeah, this is why I got this version. I am demon trash. I didn't get the Fantasia X album because I just didn't like the songs, but this album was a true return to form. I am so happy with this album. The looks of it, the music video for the title track, Love Killa, they emulate serial killers and other villains in movies, so I really loved it. It is sort of a return to the sound that they had with Dramarama. It's more of a retro, cool instrumental, and I love it so much. It's so quintessentially Monsta X. I am so happy that they really returned back to their image. God, they just look so cool here. And I love the styling for the promotions. Shonu's many colored crop top suits. I just loved. He looked so cool. Everybody just looked so cool. My favorite songs on the album are Guess Who, Nobody Else, which is Hyungwon's first produced song for their discography, and Night View, which is another one of IM's contributions to their discography. Vampire. Vampire Boy, Vampire Boy. This is my favorite photo book that I own. Yes, yes, yes. Best styling. God, Juhan looks so cool. I don't know who Shonu was supposed to be in the music video. Oh, I guess I have to subscribe to Universe now. I love seeing their chests out. No, I will not elaborate. I think I've said enough. Alright, so goodies time. I got the best goodies for this album. I was so happy. I got a sticker set! Yay! I'm still nervous about using stickers, but I really want to use these. I'm so excited. I also got a pre-order photo card with the way that I ordered the album, and I got Minhyuk. His hair looks so nice here. It's not like the brassy blonde in the photo shoot. He finally got some purple shampoo in there. I also got another Shonu photo card where he just looks really sweet despite, you know, the outfit. I just love his photo cards. I then got a Minhyuk bookmark, a lenticular card of Mr. Demon Vampire Boy himself, and I got a scratch-off card. I'm supposed to scratch off or pull off to reveal a message underneath, but I didn't want to hurt this life ruiner, so we're going to leave it. And that's all of my Monsta X albums. So the next album I will be showing off is Wonho's first solo release, which is 2020's Love Synonym Part 1, Right For Me. It came in this bag that I was supposed to throw out, but I'm keeping the bag just to keep everything in it. It came in a bunch of weird pieces as well. So I have the photo book and the lyric book / credits. So after his allegations and scandal were proven false, He signed up for a new company, but it is still technically under the company he originally signed for Monsta X, and began releasing solo work. He writes and produces most of his own songs. I was so relieved after many months of silence to see that he was okay and that every allegation was proven false. I'm so happy to see him succeed, and I am so proud of his solo work. His title track, Open Mind, was a very good debut. It was very sexy, it was very fun, and a wonderful show of his self-expression. He also was studying English on his hiatus, and he's so good now. He used to be so, nervous to speak English, but now he's really good. Very proud of him. My favorite songs on the album are the title track Open Mind and the B-side With You, which sounds exactly like a nostalgic 2000s boy band song, and I love it. It is so funky, so cool. I'm just glad that he's able to express himself the way he wants to. He is well known for his body, and he's very proud of it, and I'm very proud of it too. And I'm glad he's able to show off however he wants. I do desperately miss him in Monsta X, but I do know that his solo career is his own, and I support both Monsta X and Wonho no matter what. So as for the goodies, I got another sticker set. Such a pretty blue. I also got another pre-order card, which is this really adorable one. My regular photo card is this nice yellow. He looks so cute. I also got this weird see-through card thingy. Has a birthday cake on it for his debut. And he's got balloons, if you can't see. I then got this little postcard. I don't know why he has milk, but I guess we're gonna let him have milk. And finally, it came with this very nice poster, which I need to find a place to put up because I have to support him. It's nice. So now I am going to show off the albums I have of my second favorite boy group, which is VIXX. The first album I have of theirs is 2015's Chained Up, which is their second studio album. So this album is basically a box, and when you open it, it's got the disc and had other things inside, which I will show later. VIXX is my second favorite boy group because I just love their music, and I love their concepts. They are known as the kings of concepts in the K-pop community. They are an older group, but I just really like them. They're all super tall and handsome as well, so of course, I love them. The concept for this album was Love Slaves, which was decided by the group's rapper Ravi, but the music video for the title track Chained Up uses more... The music video uses a lot of metaphor to represent their fears and stuff. They do it a lot better than the idea of love slavery. It is a weird concept, but it is very unique, and it helped popularize collars, whether they be chokers or otherwise, on boy group members. My bias is really hard to determine in the group, but I am drawn to Ravi because I can't, resist deep-voiced rappers, but I also love N, and I also love Leo. There's Leo. Nice hat. My favorite song on the album is Hot Enough. It just has really nice vocals. I really love VIXX's vocals. They are all super talented and have their own very unique voices. I know who's singing every time. It's really cool. So this album didn't really come with much. It came with a small temporary tattoo. My photo card is of the youngest member, Hyuk. And infamously, it came with a postcard. I got Ravi, which is nice. But on the back of it, it has his love contract. So Ravi is in a love contract with me? I don't know. My other VIXX album is 2018's Ode to VIXX, which is their third studio album. The concept for this album was scent, which I think is so unique. That was represented both in the album and in their title track called Scentist. The title track was really slick, dark, cool, mysterious, just delectable. I love really dark concepts, if you couldn't tell, and I just loved this era so much. I love the choreography, the styling, everything about it. It was a wonderful, basically last comeback before the hiatus where all the members are in military enlistment or are about to. I love basically every song on this album, which is insane. It is a full studio album. Even the happy, peppy pop songs I really, really like. It is so hard to pick a favorite song, so I'm going to list a few. I love Odd Sense, Trigger, Silence, Circle, My Valentine, and the title track. It is all just so, so good. I got this version of the album because the black version of the album was all black and white photos, and I wanted all their color. I love the color ones. These two have their own subunit, and I just love them together. I love their music too. I love that the album also looks like a perfume card. It's just a really nice, thin album, easy to display. Alright, goodies time. So as usual, it came with a photo card and a postcard. I got N. I love N. He's so cool. He's basically the devil, so you know why I like him. He's good at everything. And my little postcard is another Ravi one, but it is really close up, so it's a little bit weird. And it came with a perfume card. The scent has since lingered away, but the perfume scent was really dark, very sultry. I'm not good at describing scents, but it was very sensual and deep. It's like a really old, expensive perfume, if that makes sense. My final album that I am showing is my favorite girl group, which is Dreamcatcher. This is my one album of theirs gifted to me by my sibling for my birthday, and I love the look of this album. I love their music because it is rock concepts, and they're all pretty dark concepts, and that's a little bit unusual for a girl group to be solely a rock concept, so I just love it. What I don't love is the packaging of the album. It's so flimsy. I hate opening it, so I'm always very careful. So the album came with the photo book and this teeny little book that just holds the album itself. You aren't going to be shocked when I show you the photo book and why I love it, because it is dark concept and was gifted to me because it was very vampiric. So, of course, I love it. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you the name of the album. It is 2020's Dystopia. Lose Myself. Wow. Good job, Bailey. Last album and you mess up. This album is gorgeous. It's just a mini album, but I love it. It is very, very hard for me to pick a bias in this group, but I think I've picked my two. I love Handong, who was unfortunately not able to be a part of this album due to promotions in China. And I love Sua. She is the main dancer and very energetic. God, look at them. They look like vampires. Look how beautiful they are. The title track for this album, Boca, is their typical rock-inspired style, but it's also very heavy on different instruments, such as drums and heavy guitar work. Their vocals are also insane. Their main vocalist, Xian, has such a beautiful voice. I'm always so captivated by her voice. The concept is very unique and attention-grabbing. My favorite songs on the album are Break the Wall, which sounds like an anime soundtrack, and Can't Get You Out of My Mind, which is an all-English track, and it could honestly play on the radio and not be detected as K-pop. It's so beautiful, and it's way more EDM-based than their usual songs. God, Sua's beautiful. She is beautiful. I got so many goodies for this album. So I got some stickers. Very cool. I got a Sua photo card. She just looks so beautiful here. I love the makeup and the outfit. I got another Sua photo card where she looks like a beautiful fairy in the woods. And I got a photo card of Gahyun, who is the youngest member, in her absolutely perfect pink hair. She is so gorgeous. She looks like a little baby fox. She's so cute. And I also got a paper standee of Yuhyun, who is another member. She is beautiful as well. Aside from my albums, I have two more K-pop related goodies to show. Now, this isn't the magazine. This is just what it came in. I was gifted Shonu's photo shoot from InStyle magazine in 2016 by a mutual of mine on Twitter. It is only the pages from the magazine ripped out, so I have to be very careful. This is such a nice gift. I was so happy to receive this. I absolutely loved this photo shoot when I first got into the group, and I'm so happy to own it. I also have this 2019 Monsta X stand-up calendar that came with stickers. My sibling and partner got this for free at a mall, I think. It seems to be a tie-in with a makeup brand. I'm not sure which one. Here are the stickers it came with. So that was it for my K-pop collection. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will return back to reading content, but I hope you enjoyed this little look into my K-pop collection. Bye, everybody!